So basically this is how we're going to understand problems and solve them with AI. Okay, so this is for someone who wants to make money with AI by solving other problems, basically an AI agency or someone who runs a business with AI, somebody who wants to solve his own problems in day-to-day life, and someone who wants to solve his business problems. Now, who am I basically to give advice? First of all, I've been in sales for the past 2 years, transgressed to building my own AI agency and being quite successful with it. So I know the ins and outs of many businesses, many problems, and today we're going to basically learn essentially supply those problems and to eradicate them. So let's actually take a step back. Naturally, you want to dive right into it. You want to address the problem right with its roots and basically take the advice and leave. But first, we kind of have to look at what a problem is. So this is basically going to be 5th grade drawing class, okay? So we have this very interesting graph here, where we have on the y-axis we have pain, and on the x-axis we have money. Now, if pain isn't necessarily high, nobody will take action, because we as humans, we only act when there is pain involved. And I'm not necessarily talking about physical pain, I'm talking also about mental pain. So when there is low pain, no action will be done. The higher we go in this midsection with pain, the more we tend to put action to it and also to make more money with it. Money is created when pain is alleviated. This meaning, if you can solve the problems of other people, you will get paid. Whether it is through the use of AI, SMA, whatever, when you can solve other people's problems, you will get paid. And the higher the pain level, the more we are perceived to take action, and the more we are ready to sacrifice, mostly in the form of money. Mainly in the form of money. Essentially, that's the currency that we use today. And why is there this kind of straight jump? It's because once pain crosses a certain threshold, basically our alarms go off, alarms ring, and we need to take action, or else we're probably gonna die. At least that's what we're thinking. So pain equals problem. Now, as I said, you get paid, you make more sales through solving pain. And now basically the next step is to identify the pain. We go from unknown pain all the way to identifying pain and unresolved pain. This is basically the 3 phases that somebody who is in pain can be. First step, he doesn't know that he's in pain. Second of all, he knows that he's in pain, but he doesn't know why. And then it's basically an unsolved pain. Where you make the most money is with the last one. That's basically the letter transgression. Let's take this as an example. Let's say somebody is obese. Somebody comes into the office and says, look, doctor, how's it going? The doctor then tells him, you don't have that much time to live. You only have 20 years to live. And he moves into unidentified pain. He's like, but you only have 20 years to live. Well, the doctor explains it to him, because you're obese, and then it's an unsolved pain. And the solution in that lays in, losing the weight. Similar is with your prospects, and that's basically what we do at Morning Labs. We take them from the unknown pain to unsolved pain, and then we solve the pain. Now, this is basically our 3-step approach. First of all, identifying pain, which is in the main form of consulting, how you would experience a call to be. Second of all, showcase what the solution could look like, and then third of all, implement. To transfer to your view, we identify the pain in your 3-step approach, which is a bit universal. We identify the pain, what could the solution look like, we implement it, and does it work? No, yes. Then we work on the implementation, basically, and then maneuver through it. So the go-to pains for business owners are, first of all, high staff cost, unnecessary manual labor that is required for the time in that sense, and time management issues, which means wasting time, wasting a lot of energy and time. So basically resources and time are the most concerns. Now, we can basically solve everything that we said right here with AI. VoiceFlow, ChatGPT, Make, WordPress, Zapier, Stack, Airtable, whatever, right? The best softwares from experience are these. If you want to screenshot them, whatever, feel free to do so. I'm not going to read through them all, but that is basically something that you should know as someone who runs an AI agency, and to supply your clients with the biggest amount of respect and with the best fulfillment possible. So let's actually build a solution to my most recent problem live, okay? So I divide into steps. First of all, the idea, prototyping, prompting, and testing. And today, as you probably could already tell from the title, we're going to build a YouTube description generator simply through the use of AI. So the idea we're going to implement in Miro, prototyping we're going to do through Dante, and prompting and testing will be done in ChatGPT. I'll see you in my room. Same top, different day. Basically, just after reminiscing and thinking about this, I basically just got caught up in a lot of work, so we're going to continue with the series now. However, after some insightful meditations, I figured out that we just basically map it out with FigJam and instantly create it with Zapier, since we kind of want to automate that. We are here to automate our problems, and yeah, that's basically what we're going to do. So I've already created a drawing board in FigJam, basically where we have the knowledge base that feeds into ChatGPT. We have the trigger right here, which is the new YouTube video. Zapier knows when a new YouTube video will be uploaded. Basically, that's the trigger. The trigger then triggers a reaction Zapier. Zapier sends a text or information basically to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT, according to the knowledge base that we provide it with, will basically just put something out which we can take and insert it into the YouTube video. Basically what we put in here is when I upload a video on YouTube, task ChatGPT with automatically creating a description. I mean, that's not necessarily too much to it. You just have to convey your idea into words. That's basically about it. After that, we will let him do his work, and hopefully AI Zapier will get us a interesting zap. So basically, automatically create task ChatGPT description for new YouTube videos. Exactly, new YouTube video conversation with ChatGPT. That's what we want. We're gonna try it. So we have the new video in YouTube. We just have to kind of, map our things around, and gratefully, the Zapier AI already did that for us. So we connected to YouTube, new video, account. I already connected my account. Now we have to use the trigger. The trigger is basically the username that we want to trade, that we want to task our ChatGPT with, which is basically Richard Arnezeder. We just take that from my YouTube channel, as you can see here. We take that, we already have the required fields finished, the trigger is already done. Now we're gonna test it. It doesn't necessarily have to work. Yeah, no new video found. Create a new video in your YouTube account to confirm your trigger is set up correctly. Exactly. What we're gonna do next, we're gonna move on to conversation ChatGPT. And why this doesn't work, by the way, is because I haven't uploaded anything yet. So Zapier cannot necessarily understand that there's no new video yet. So it just basically shows up as no new video found. So the first or the most recent message the assistant ChatGPT responds to is basically, okay, we're back. So basically at the beginning we had some trouble. I mean, as always, since essentially what I wanted to do with ChatGPT, I already tested it out in ChatGPT just for information, just so I know that I'm basically creating something that can work. So basically what I did first, I created the prompt. You are very helpful AI YouTube assistant. You portray a sense of expertise as well as professionalism, kind of hyping it up and setting the tone for the role. Now you're tasked with creating a YouTube video descriptions according to the title, where you include most relevant keywords, etc. Do this because I need you. And then I basically provided some examples from this channel. I mostly credit goes to him. He's a great guy. And after that, kind of ChatGPT messed up, or I messed up in the prompting, since basically what it spit me out was setting titles for these videos or for these descriptions, and basically after that rebranding the titles or descriptions. So I'm still not too sure, but I basically then asked ChatGPT what it just did, and this is how you can literally create a conversation with ChatGPT, and it can help you troubleshoot itself. That is a crazy attitude to have for a model learning bot, because you basically ask it, what did you just do? And then now this is a very simple chatbot, it's a very simple automation, but you ask it, what do you just do? And it basically tells you, okay, I crafted YouTube videos with provided titles. And I was like, okay, I didn't provide any titles. What titles did I provide? And then I got it that, these are basically ChatGPT took them as examples, as titles, that you should create titles for that. Now, basically after that, I just copy and pasted it and said, these are example descriptions, but now please create a description according to the title. I basically made something up. best ways to make money online with AI. I saw it worked, but it was a bit too long description. So I basically copy and pasted everything again and said, please keep yourself very short. Basically, that's the end result. Now, I took that, copy and pasted into this. It's basically just a lot of playing around with the prompting. After that, we have the model, ChatGPT 3.5 Turbo. We don't have the paid version, so I'm basically making this on the behalf of everyone. We don't have a memory key. A memory key is basically something that will allow ChatGPT to see the conversation that you had. For example, if you talk a lot about cars and you say, okay, what's the best car in 2024? What car works the best? And it says McLaren. Then you have your memory key as McLaren, and it will adapt its questions to McLaren. For example, if you ask it, okay, what does it weigh? Not necessarily specifying the car, it will answer to the McLaren. We don't have an image. We can name our user however we want. It doesn't really matter. We can put in the Richard Aranzida. The name of the assistant is basically assistant, and assistant instructions. You are a helpful assistant. So yeah, you can basically just copy everything there. But yeah, that's about it. We have maximum tokens. Basically, if you don't know what tokens are basically just the amount, almost similar to the amount of letters you have in your request. Temperature, because after a certain request it doesn't exceed, it doesn't output it more, because essentially with more tokens you pay more. So some people want to have it capped. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. Temperature 1.0. Basically, it's a simple number for between 0 to 2. It's gonna generate how random the responses are, how concise they are, etc. Top P, basically nuclear sampling, but this would be a bit too complicated to go over in here. Test step. I'm gonna test it. Fail to create a conversation with GPT. You exceeded your current quota. Check your plan. Yeah, so we basically would have to upgrade. Damn. Okay, so we are back after necessarily spending my latest half hour on this, basically trying to automate it with Zapier. It is not possible since, as you can see, we have insufficient quota, and ChatGPT actually doesn't allow it to send APIs, which means basically kind of communications to other party softwares, third-party softwares, unless you have the paid version. So for this specific example, for us as normal people who did not pay for the ChatGPT version, it is not possible for us to set this up with Zapier to create a Zap. Also read through a lot of stuff, actually went into the usage, etc. But yeah, this is our prompt, and basically what we're doing now is closing all the tabs, making it to VoiceFlow. VoiceFlow, for the people who do not know this, is basically almost like ChatGPT but on steroids, where you can program yourself. You can basically make AI agents for your own way of thinking, and you can program it without necessarily having the need of understanding of code. So this is what a lot of words about. Let me just show you around what I did here. So basically, to first see the finished product, we have what is your video's name. We say how to make money online with AI. Basically, it spits out the description for us. In this video, I'll guide you through the process of making money online with AI. Whether you're interested in starting an AI agency, becoming an AI freelancer, exploring other AI-related opportunities. Yeah, so basically after that, what is your video's name? It says again, it basically just loops. And so how did I build this? It's very, very simple. It's like a freestyle approach. It took me 5 minutes to set this up. But we have the start here, okay? After that, we have a text. A text where it basically asks what is your video's name. After that, it captures the user's reply. We basically say, okay, capture this last utterance. Last utterance is basically what the user answered, and last response is basically, where is it? Last response is what the AI said or responded to that, which is basically what you don't want to capture. You want to capture what the user said. So what is your video's name? User answers something. and translates it to the prompt that we put up. You are very helpful AI YouTube assistant, etc. There are example descriptions. Now please create a description according to the title. Last utterance is very important because we insert the variable from the user's answer to this prompt, and that's basically about it. After that, we connect it to block 4, what is your video's name, to kind of keep this in a loop. So basically, once we run this and we have, we have a title, how to start an AI agency. We have a title, it gives us an answer. After that, we can again say, okay, how to make money with AI. It gives us another answer. Now we can again try, because let's be honest, it's a bit too much advanced model. So how about we just put in a question again? Does it spit us something different out, or is it basically the same? Learn how to make money with AI in this informative video. Learn how to make money with AI in this informative video. No, it's actually something different, so that is great. That just shows that VoiceFlow is truly capable of building AI agents, and yeah, that's about it. So if you've enjoyed this video, if you've got some value out of it, how we are basically building this, this chatbot out, we're gonna actually test this with the AI YouTube description generator with this video that will come out, and basically test it if it has those keywords, and you'll see if you scroll down to the description that basically it is possible, it is durable, and it works. So yeah, that's basically how you build your own AI YouTube description generator. That's it from me. If you want to work with me, the first link in the description is my agency, and yeah, that's about it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I wish you a great day.